Hello everyone, and now welcome to Game 3 in this series. We are now looking at, well, a final decisive Game 3 in this mirror match. We see Sonik spawning as the yellow Night Elf at the, what I'll call the 12 o'clock position. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom right, we have Rudan spawning as the brown Night Elf. So it is going to be Night Elf versus Night Elf once more. Going to go ahead and speed things up and get to that 2-minute mark, as we already know what's going to be happening. Demon Hunter now being trained. It will have an Ancient of War at that proxy location and then taking a bit of damage until that Demon Hunter can pick up that item and then do a little bit of scouting. Alright, Rudan opting to stay closer to the Sea Turtle hatchling, and what that will allow him to do is it will allow that Ancient of War to slowly walk around the corner and then try and get into position here to tank a little bit of damage once again. The big question though is that Demon Hunter gonna perhaps try and come in and do a bit of harassing of his own, as he's gonna get inside this base, perhaps shutting down a Moonwell or two. Moonwell taking a little bit of damage here, and it looks like it will end up being canceled. Another Moonwell perhaps should already be started, as this Moonwell is under construction. And interestingly enough, we already have a Huntress Hall there. All right, I don't know if that was canceled or not. There is another low hit point Moonwell down over there, which is going to be a very easy target. And this is the reason why I thought that Moonwell should have been started some time ago. All right, not quite sure if the resources were refunded there. It looks like as though that did in fact happen, as the Ancient of War going to re-get into position, but not be able to train any units for quite some time. Back off to the north, we are getting into a very, very fast tech to tier 2 by Sonik. Rudan a little bit slower to the tech, but he does have the Hunter's Hall already, and I am expecting to see 1 or 2 Huntresses before this first Nightfall is over. Alright, Demon Hunter getting some easy shots off onto the Archer, now turning back around. There is a mana burn once again, and Rudan with a bit of an advantage there with the level 2 Demon Hunter will be able to scare away that level 1 Demon Hunter all the way back home. There's a Huntress, and where did that Huntress even... the Huntress was already off to the north here, so the Hunter's Hall was already down, and he was able to go ahead and start constructing those Huntresses much, much earlier than his opponent and still get the tech to tier 2. A lot of the resources, or I guess a lot of the timing spent on trying to build those Moonwells and the micromanagement and the loss of resources would really set him back there. Now, as we look across down over here, Archers getting into position. Demon Hunter does spot this Archer, and that Archer is going to try and get away, perhaps run all the way back home, but not going to be able to do exactly that, as the Demon Hunter will be able to finish off this Archer in one fell swoop right there, getting a little bit more of experience and using that Dust of Appearance charge very, very fruitfully. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter has come back across the other side, going to pick up a Cloak of Shadows and hope to perhaps pick up either a Circlet of Nobility or Claws of Attack +6 or Gloves of Haste. All very, very strong items from this Ogre Warrior here. Now, both sides are creeping relatively fast here. Are we going to see a detonation come inside right there? Oh, yeah, that was a quick shot. No detonation, so a little bit of experience gain there, as we're looking at the Ogre Warrior taking a bit of damage here. All right, this is going to be a problem. There is a mana burn. The Demon Hunter does get the shot off there. Is he going to scroll a town portal? Yes, he will. He is trying to perhaps get some easy damage onto the Archer. The Archer quickly shadow melds, knowing that with that medium armor, she would simply fall too fast. Back off to the north, Demon Hunter drops a Circlet of Nobility, drops a Mantle of Intelligence, drinks that all-important Moonwell juice, and picks them back up. Also, we'll be able to head off to the north here, and using just the simple timing of the Scroll of Town Portal to creep out a creep camp, knowing that his opponent is most likely nowhere nearby. Ring of Protection +2 has been dropped. Demon Hunter quickly picks that up, will get an effective 12% more hit points, as he now looks to finish off the Forest Trolls here. Alright, let's go ahead and finish off some more Forest Trolls there. That is going to end up getting taken down, as the Demon Hunter is already looking to get those dual Ancients of Lore up. We're at the 6-minute 15-second mark. of this game so far. Things are pretty much on schedule. Demon Hunter may give the Circle of Nobility, or excuse me, the Mantle of Intelligence to the Keeper of the Grove, who does need a little bit more mana. And there you go. There's that +3 attack and a little bit more mana, as the Huntress is now going to turn around. Oh, this could be a very, very bad sign right here. Are we going to get an entangle on a Huntress? Yes, we are. And the 3v1 right there, getting that extra bit of damage. Level 3 on Rudan's Demon Hunter. The mana burn is going to be extra strong there, as we now see another mana burn go back the other way. There is the entangle. However, entangle does not last nearly as long. There's one more mana burn, and the Keeper of the Grove did not get the memo that he needed to back off. Pendant of Energy, really adding in an extra bit of mana there, as the Keeper of the Grove, relatively low on mana, needs to find a way, as the Mantle of Intelligence does give a little bit of extra regeneration, but after suffering so many mana burns, is going to be severely hurting. Transferring that Pendant of Energy to the Keeper of the Grove, that is going to be a brilliant strategy there. As you can see, the Ancient of War now suffering a fair bit of damage. All right, let's take a look. You can see that there is a little bit of a fight in the center. All right, units, are we going to see an entangle? Yes, Rudan caught out of position completely. The Dryad didn't, with the slow poison, should have been enough. Didn't even need to use the entangle there at all, as the Keeper of the Grove gets another quick, easy kill. All right, Demon Hunter at 125 mana. This Keeper of the Grove at 420 can turn around, at least get a little bit of separation onto some of those units there. Decides against it, as the Ancient of War, did it end up getting taken out? I do believe so. Yes, there is the remains of an Ancient of War, as the giant and gargantuan sea turtles just chomped it away. We are now looking at Tree of Eternity tech, Ancient of Lores, Druids of the Claw, and Druid of the Claw Adept training. Back over here, a little bit of high ground antics, as the Demon Hunter now being forced to retreat. Both sides feeling each other out, figuring out what they can really do. They are not going into full-blown engagements yet, as we are looking at no upgrades to be seen from that Hunter's Hall at this stage. Meanwhile, back over here, Druids of the Claw are being trained. Adept training now underway, as the mana is going to be very, very important. By the time that Druid of the Claw reaches that Demon Hunter, rejuvenation may be in order, as the gargantuan sea turtles now chasing after the Demon Hunter here. We do have an Orb of Venom, very, very important to get that additional damage over time. That damage over time surprisingly stacks up very quickly, if you do not know. And if the Demon Hunter can actually manage to hit multiple targets, to poison multiple units, that does significantly increase the damage output of the Night Elf army. It is rather micro-intensive, but if you are able to do it, the benefits do add up surprisingly fast, as the Demon Hunter now finishes off the Gargantuan Sea Turtle and gets to level 3. Potion of Invulnerability has been dropped. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove picking up a Pendant of Energy, still has that Pendant of Energy, buying a Staff of Preservation, which is very important in this Night Elf mirror match, as we already have Mastery training on that Druid of the Claw. Wow. Last time I checked, Adept training was being researched. So that does come as a surprise, as the Demon Hunter here now going after a red creep camp. This is going to be rather dangerous. The Demon Hunter going to need to get a rejuvenation. There you go, up in that front lines. And one of the reasons why rejuvenation works so well on that Demon Hunter is because the healing rate is on the total hit points, while because of the effect of high armor on the Demon Hunter, the effective hit points, and well, high armor means that the effective hit points is just that much better. All right, Keeper of the Grove gonna pick up that Tome of Experience, already up to taking down its own Huntress there. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Ogre Lord getting taken down. So Sonik going after the even more difficult creep camp, picking up a Tome of Agility +2, also has a Crystal Ball. No more need for Dust of Appearance, as he does do a quick reveal, sees that his opponent is not down over, well, not quite sure where he revealed that there, but wherever he was, he revealed that he, well, wasn't there. All right, Wand of Mana Stealing, Boots of Quel'Thalas, two rather powerful items. We'll see how effective those will be in the upcoming battle. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 3. So level 3 Keeper of the Grove against a level 3 Keeper of the Grove. We could get an entangle here in just a moment. Demon Hunter now leading the way. And are we going to see the entangle? Yeah, at first entangle. Was surprised that we didn't see the entangle on the Druid of the Claw in Druid form, as the effective damage would be just that much higher. All right, Demon Hunter in a little bit of trouble. Potion of Invulnerability may need to be used, as it is going to go ahead and engage right now. There you have it. There's a Scroll of Healing as well. Both sides fighting it out. Are we going to see that one Druid of the Claw get taken down? No, we are not. Staff of Preservation saves another unit, and no real units lost in that exchange. All right, expensive items were used. Potion of Invulnerability was needed, and I don't know if Sonik really got that much mileage there, trading a Scroll of Town Portal for a Potion of Invulnerability. Well, Potions of Invulnerability are not sold at your personal shop, while Scrolls of Town Portal are. Back across off over here, you can see Rejuvenation Rudan doing his best to get back up to full. Meanwhile, Sonik is in just an absolutely dominating position with the sheer number of units that he has. 60 over 60 compared to 58 over 60, but they are all at full hit points, nearly. All right, Huntresses are sitting at 0-0, and there was a quick entangle. There's a mana burn as the Keeper of the Grove gets in front. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability now used. Shadow Meld on the remaining units in the back as the Sonic's own Demon Hunter gets caught, or Keeper of the Grove gets caught. All right, that's going to be a very big problem. What are we going to be looking at here? Potion of Invulnerability, Staff of Preservation saves the unit, and that was a huge play there. Keeper of the Grove for Sonik gets taken down. Meanwhile, Rudan saves his own Demon Hunter, and the Keeper of the Grove here is still in the engagement. Is he in a fight that he cannot win, though? That is the problem. Rudan, Demon Hunter now coming back across. He's going to come in, Mana Burn, perhaps finish off one bear. So one bear now down. Scroll Town Portal finally being brought over. Is that going to save a bear? No other units. And who really came out on top there, losing a hero, 45 over 70 versus 60 over 70. Sonik quickly recovers, even though he did lose his Keeper of the Grove, as we are now going to be looking at an engagement down over here. All right, this is going to be a rather difficult, tricky engagement. You do not have that many units. You do have time on your side, though, as we're going to try and engage here. All right, Druid of the Claw, very low on hit points. There's a quick heal there. That unit needs to back off. Druid of the Claw down to 37 hit points. Now going to re-engage. There is the Scroll of Healing being brought over as the Druid of the Claw does go back into bear form. And now going to finish off this one Troll Berserker here. Rune of Healing was already used, as all these units are now looking to back off again. All right, a lot of low hit point units. 1-1 upgrades by Rudan, sitting at 49 over 70. Sonik sitting at 67 over 70. And this is one of those situations where, yes, the heroes were lost for Sonik, but somehow he seemed to get the better end of that deal, trading more units, getting a good amount of experience, and really Staff of Preservation, making sure that he didn't lose all too much. What is the follow-up play? All right, Brilliance Aura on the Druids of the Claw is going to increase the increase the amount of mana that we're going to see on those bears. The longer this game goes, the better it is going to be for Rudan, as the rejuvenations will be coming in much more freely for Rudan. Sonik, on the other hand, has the advantage of a larger army and a level 5 Demon Hunter, and maybe perhaps even a level 4 Keeper of the Grove after this creep camp. This is a higher level creep camp to try and clear out, and he rightfully pulls back his, well, nope, never mind. His Demon Hunter decides to join in on the fight. The Keeper of the Grove will not get to level 4, as the Demon Hunter now gets a rejuvenation, but Keeper of the Grove is going to read, picks up a Scroll of Healing. The Pendant of Energy is back. Ring of Protection +3. Some very good items there. All right, if this Demon Hunter can get to level 5, it is going to be different, and the Keeper of the Grove rightfully backs off. All right, this could be a very big deal right there. Loss of experience. Loss of experience. Those initial engagement, that Thorns Aura initially, that's going to be a huge deal. Keeper of the Grove is sitting at level 4. So a 5-4 versus a 5-3, as we are going to be looking at this engagement here. All right, there is an entangle. There's a mana burn, both sides. There's the engagement. Who's going to come out on top? Rejuvenation already come in. Quick Dispel Magic already, as another mana burn comes through. All right, both sides trying to fight. All right, Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation, Keeper of the Grove, or Rudan's own bear, now currently getting entangled, still out of the fight here. Scroll of Protection, Keeper of the Grove now sitting at level 4. Will that 15 seconds of Thorns Aura level 2 make that big of a difference? It made, as we now continue this fight here. So far, the bears keeping track of who is winning in this bear fight is very difficult, as they are barely staying alive. Demon Hunter now continuing to fight back and forth as the Demon Hunter of Rudan, currently ensnared, is going to be able to back away. There's a mana burn, trying to finish off both Staffs of Preservation. Save units just in time as the units are still entangled. All right, 47/70. Keeper of the Grove is in trouble. Gets taken out. Dispel Magic. And it looks as though Sonik is going to be able to finish things up, as he does have his Demon Hunter now trying to make its way back over. Demon Hunter now making its way here. There's a quick mana burn there. Only 50 mana left as we are still looking at a fight. Dryads, Keeper of the Grove needs to be nearby for that Thorns Aura. You can see a bear does get taken down. So wait, Rudan losing a bit of more bears here. Sonik doing a good job. Staff of Preservation. Rudan losing another bear. Mana burning for 32 mana. Not going to be that big of a deal. As you can see, another yellow bear may get taken down. All right, there it goes. Wait, no. There, wow, that is, yeah, there it finally goes as the Demon Hunter rejoins in on the fight. Demon Hunter now in position to do a lot of damage. There goes a Dryad. We're looking at 29/70. And the only thing that's really preventing this loss right now, or the chance of a loss, are the Ancients that are actually inside this base joining in on the fight. There goes one Druid of the Claw. Sonik very, very far deep inside here, trying to chase around this Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now looking to perhaps get away. Keeper of the Grove pads out his opponent, and now you can see that the Demon Hunter anti-magic shell isn't going to work. No, it is not. Demon Hunter falls, and that is the game. Sonik has taken the series, and Rudan gives the GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. An extremely close game in that final fight.